So yeah, I'm damaged, mate. In my own little way. I've had a mad life. Yeah, but don't worry about me, I'm sweet. Every so often I'll have a fight for my life. And they're getting harder. And that's the only reason I want to go down the treatment route. Not the medication route, the treatment route. Therapy, speech therapy. See, when I was in that hostel in Blackburn, they were trying to sex me in the hostel. So what they done, you know when I've ended up on that act, you know when I've gone in, suicidal and that, because they got me in this fucking gaff full of monsters basically, gone into one. They referred me to this clinic in Blackburn called the Daisy Clinic. It's like a mental health clinic. They referred me to there. So as part of my conditions in there, I've got to attend this gaff. So I went once, little 20-minute interview, to come back and have a 3-hour, 4-hour interview about my trauma. You know, we're trying to address my trauma because it's all coming out now I'm out of prison. So I go there, get in this room with two people, and they just go in, right? They just rip me right open. Expose all the trauma I've had since a kid. All of it. And I said, goodbye Darren, we'll see you in a month. I walked out the room crying. Back to the hostel, wouldn't come out the room for 10 days, trying to recover from that. Left me open. Should have went back like a month later, or 3 weeks later or something. And then started a repair. But I moved out of Blackburn, St Helens. So now I'm just open, raw, locked in there, living with candles, probation just laughing at me. Choose a life, not a knife. Saved it, took my attention away from the kitchen blade, had me going deeper, give me a bit of strength. Phone solicitors come round, complained. 2 probation officers have come round, shit themselves, because they understood now what I've been living in. Recommended this charity for ex-prisoners. We've been in touch with this charity, they're willing to house you, Darren. They've got no houses in St Helens, but they're going to locate one, refurbish it and put you in it. So I'm thinking, sound. Happy days then. So within a week the ball's rolling on that, 2 weeks, bang. We've located an house in St Helens on what road was it? Can't remember the road, but it's a different part. It's not Mossbank, it's a different part now. It's more closer to the city centre. So this Nacro have took me into this new house. I've met them, took me into this new house. It's a 2-bedroom house. Who might have complained better. It's all on the basis the benefits are going to pay the rents, all this shit. So when I've gone in there, he said, we've got you some furniture as well, you're just going to have to sign for this furniture. I'm not lying, lad. So when it's alright then, so what's the furniture? I never even asked him, I was just happy to be in this gaff, signing anything, not having a clue. Yeah, sound, as you do when you're anxious. A toaster. So it was a toaster, little shit 2-piece toaster, white thing. Charging me, so I didn't know how much they were charging me till later for these things. I didn't even know they were charging me for them, to be honest. They give me a little shit table, shit bed, shit 2-seater, a toaster and a kettle. That's all they give me. And I've signed for it. Anyway, my licence is going through all this shit. I'm only on 18 months licence. So my licence is up in December, the 21st of December 2018. So I've been going through this madness since 2016. My licence is up on the 21st of December 2018. Yeah, that's right, 2018, 18 months licence. So I'll just ride it to that and then leave the house, get the keys, shoot round the corner to the kids that are sleeping homeless, went, look, there's the keys there, the door's open, there's a couch, there's a telly, there's this, there's that, there's that, there's that. And then just off to me ma's with the bag of clothes he had. Went into me ma's. For the Christmas, I'm at me ma's now. Like within 2 months of that, I'm not going to go right into it. But by March 2018, so I've been back in Liverpool for 3 months. By March 2018, someone tried to shoot me dead. Moved to me on my ma's doorstep. The rat that set me up took the bullets. I survived again, but that ripped open more the shit I went through with Craig Barker in 2004, you know, where the gunmans came and killed him. Open that up again. But so years, madness kicks in Liverpool because I'm delivering this message, choose a life not a knife. People are trying to kill me, my gaff's getting burnt out, so you end up homeless. End up living with Quintus's ma, get her pregnant, then break up with her, end up homeless. So we had to go to Birmingham, and this is why I'm in Birmingham now. Been here for 3.5 years, lived in 7 different addresses. You know, I've just had to scream at predators and that in some of these places, and I've been kicked out for it and shit, you know. So now, I'm in here, been in here for a year, well 16 months or something. They've tried their hardest to kick me out, not the people, the benefit system. Deliberately everything up. They've done it a few times, that's why I've had to move a few times, because they've deliberately stopped me payments. Anyway, now I'm here. I start getting letters. I know, that's weird, am I getting letters off here? Nachro. Without me knowing, they took me to court years ago. Because of, you know what, off? There was like 3 months left of the tenancy. No one would get the keys to these homeless kids and off left the house. I've bailed and not paid the rent. I thought the benefits were paying it. Apparently the claim never happened. So they never got paid. So now I'm getting these firms chasing me for the last year, wanting 5.5 grand. 5.5 grand? Oh, what? Got these debt collectors screaming for 5.5 quid over a toaster that went on fire. Tried to use it, just burns in like 2 attempts. Hit me with a mad bill, the mental health business, and I've been getting cased. You see that? See what they've done to me down there? I can't get a phone on drip like normal people. They've ruined me credit. And ruined me credit. My credit was pristine. Which makes me normal, legit life difficult to adapt to. Legit life's credit. You can't get credit, it's a difficult life, innit? But mate, I've offered them a tenner a month. And then I tell them, oh, I haven't even got a tenner. I'm not getting nothing off of me, pal. I've tried to get round it by getting a chip on contract and keeping the payments up for like 2 years, 3 years to try and boost me thing, and I thought I'd done it and I just never. So I had this phone on contract for some time, paying 50 quid Cheeky bastards. Only got it down last week to 22 quid. And it hasn't even helped me with my credit. They did, mate. They set me up to fail, mate. But I never did, I never failed, did I? Well, you know, you might look at me as a failure, but the distance I've travelled here, mate, you just won't recognise it because you haven't really, you just don't know, to be honest. I'm out to kill him. I'll have to stop the chewing, or not even there though. It's not my teeth. It's like the top of my mouth. It's swelled, and then the back here, like the gum, swelled. I'm sure it's off the food yesterday. See it piping hot, dead hot, and I've just started eating it. The sauce, it's burnt my mouth inside. Hey. How are you, Mel? No, mate. Silly Rabbit, Linz, Mickey Smith, hope you're all good. Ricky Bruch, Kel. Completed my licence. I'm bailed to Liverpool. I had 3 attempts on my life in Liverpool. Got bonneted by a car. Got me gaff burnt out. Well, he tried to burn it out, but it was enough for me to get kicked out. Yes, Kel. And I didn't run from Liverpool. I left Liverpool. It's different now. I was homeless, had nowhere to go. Couldn't really go to no one because no one was really on the ball with me anymore. Even my own family had them off. So I couldn't start going back with my tail between my legs. Can you give me a towel here? So it was what it was, mate. I just went on social media, looked for some sort of hours, and they came up, supported hours in Birmingham. On Facebook. I just started there, said, yeah, we've got accommodation in Birmingham, all you've got to do is get to Birmingham New Street train station with your stuff. We'll pick you up. So I just got 2 bags, Quintus's ma and sister, the ones that were kicking me out of their house. Dropped me off at Lime Street train station, and that was it, mate. Left Liverpool with my bags on my shoulders, because I was homeless. Went to Birmingham, got picked up by some Muslim kid called, he was asked some mad, he's picked me up anyway, took me to this office, proved me benefits. And that was it, Sparkhill. Put me in a house in Sparkhill. You know, crack dealers, spice dealers in there. Got back on the phone. You need to move me tomorrow, mate. Okay, we've got another gaff down there. Bit better. And then I've just been Sparkhill, Solihull, Selly Oak, Aston, Perry Bar. And where I am now. So it's mad, isn't it? Hopefully this year things will get better for me. Well, I won't be in supported accommodation because what comes with living in these places, people, you know, don't you? Noise, pissheads, parties. Although it's supported accommodation, it's not. You'll understand what I'm saying if you're from Birmingham. Yes, Brucey. So hopefully this year things come true. And I'll have my own little gaff to rest my head and lock the door and not hear no noises off from plant pots and getting woke up at mad times consistently and cars beeping out, all this shit. I haven't had none of that since I got out of custody. I haven't had my apartment on Robson Street, top floor apartment. Open me balcony doors and I could see Anfield's ground and I could hear the match when it was playing. Bought myself a music studio, bang, started. So when they tried to kill me outside my ma's, I moved round the corner to keep the shit away from my ma's step. So I managed to get an apartment like 300 foot away from my ma's front door, basically on the corner of the estate. got the top floor apartment, moved into there to keep me ma out the shit. So I'm in this gaff, got myself a studio, had it nice, had it boxed, doing music, screaming about drug dealers and the damage they're doing through my music. And that's what brought them all on me. Again, more. Because they tried to kill me, innit? So now I'm doing live feeds, writing the drug dealers off in the area. Not by name. Saying dirty drug dealers, you know, blah, 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 blah. You know, writing them off, and you all got dead offended. So shut up. Understand what I'm saying, peeps? And that just brought madness. Had all dickheads coming at me because so once they start screaming shit about me, I'm just screaming about drug dealers and the behaviour of them and how they're behaving, But now they're screaming Darren the grass everywhere and trying to get me shut down and all this shit, and using the stalker and other nonsense like the capo and all these mad people to target me and shut me down and shit. And I'm just sitting there for like 6 months, a year, letting all these rats just annihilate my reputation. Not saying a thing about them, just calling them drug dealers and shit. And I thought one day, you know what? You're writing me off. You're now starting to write my family off and shit. Let's speak about your families. Let's start shouting about your names. Let's start shouting about your drug deals. And I knew everything. So now I'm speaking about dangerous people who these dickheads work for. I'm not targeting the knobheads. I'm targeting the ones that are encouraging them to do it. I'm bringing them into the picture. And they're not liking it. I didn't go after no cunts. I was just delivering my message, and part of that message was don't deal drugs. Don't let a drug deal groom you. Don't have them going to prison for his risk. All this shit. They didn't like it because there was lots of kids listening to me. Loads of kids listening to me. Getting on phones going, yeah, I don't want to mind this no more. Yeah, I don't want to do this graft no more. Loads of them. Honest. And they just come at me. The families, the most dominant drug dealing families in the city came at me. And all their little soldiers, all their little run-arounds start targeting me. I won't be alone. So I'd be in the apartment sometimes and hear lecky bikes stop, and I'd know they sat outside waiting, and I'd hear like 4 o'clock in the morning, I can't sit here no more, I've been here all night. I'm just watching. Now, me, the way I am, you got to understand, I could have just burst out and put people to bed. I could have just got out of jail, landed in Liverpool and just went, you're taking the piss, bang, 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 get down. Do you understand? I never chose not to. But because I chose not to, it encouraged all these elements to think I've lost it. He's not like that no more, he's lost it. You don't lose that skill set once you've got that skill set, lad. You choose whether to use it and whether not to. I chose not to. Then cunts thought it was a weakness. When I was using all my strength not to burn out that door and start dropping bodies. I was harming myself, not reacting the way I knew I could to deal with this shit. I should have just went out, got myself lifed off and just secured the G name in the history of crime. It's what they all wanted. It's what they all wanted, mate. What, you think you're dragging me back into that shit? God, yeah. So it is what it is, people.